Hello guys, welcome back. My name is Andrei. In my previous video I explained a new agent inside Sparrow which is called Unstructured Lite. This agent runs with Unstructured library to process PDF file and to prepare data from PDF file in more friendly format for LLM and for data extraction. So in this video I'll go through the code implementation for this agent. I'll go through the most important parts related to actual implementation, so that would help you to understand agent better. Okay, so first, this is how we run the agent. We pass the list of fields along with types to be extracted from the document. And then we pass agent name, Unstructured Lite in this case. There's another agent, Unstructured, and the main difference is that Unstructured agent is using VAV8 database for RAG, and inside Unstructured agent we first level of query is done through VAV8, and VAV8 returns parts of the document that are related to the question, and then we pass those parts to the LLM and get back the answer. Unstructured Lite is simpler implementation, is using ChromaDB, and it's more straightforward implementation inside Unstructured Lite. So we pass the file, the document, and then we also specify that we want to extract only tables. If you want to work with the fields from not only from the tables, we don't specify this option, and we pass the flag saying that we want to debug the agent, and in this case it will generate additional data, so we could see how LLM processing was working, how Unstructured was able to convert the data, and so on. Okay, then when the pipeline starts, we extract elements from the documents, then load text data, split data, prepare vector store, initialize Llama, execute query, validate the output to make sure that the output we get is matching the request, the fields of the request and types, and this validation done with dynamic Pydantic class. So here is the response, list of invoice items, names, list of the invoice item prices, and the total. So those two elements are extracted from the first table, and total gross is extracted from the second table in the available in document. The sample document is here. This is the invoice 1 PDF. Okay, so now let's go and see the code for the Unstructured Lite. So it follows standard agent implementation in Sparrow. It implements interface method called run pipeline. Here we say that we are running the pipeline. We're getting configuration properties from config script here. The agent runs with NodeCRMS 2 Pro Q5 JSON tag. Based on my testing, this LLM at this stage is the best one. It's even slightly better than recently released Llama 3 8B. Maybe 70B is better. I haven't tested yet. So then there's a bunch of other properties related to Unstructured. We're using high-res strategy for Unstructured to be able to extract tables, and using YOLOX model from Unstructured to be able to understand the structure of the document, and this helps Unstructured to convert contents of the document into format which is understandable by LLM. Specify chunking overlap properties, and we're using embeddings from Llama, nomic embed text. So we're using embeddings directly from Llama in this case. We are not loading embeddings from Hugging Face or from anywhere else. And to be able to run this agent, you need to make sure that you have nomic embed text embeddings inside Llama by running Llama pool nomic embed text. And then we specify base URL where Llama is running. So what we do first, we check if the option to extract tables was specified, and then we do file processing. So if you go to this method, process file, we check if it's PDF, then we're using partition PDF method from Unstructured, otherwise we're using partition image. We specify in both cases that we want to infer table structure. And this infer table structure helps us to get the output for the table in HTML format. So unstructured library converts table from PDF or from image to HTML format with rows and cells and columns. And this way LLM for LLM it's easier to understand the structure of the table because it's structured as a regular HTML table and all the relationships between rows and columns are visible. Okay, so this is the process file, so we get elements. And then in next step, if it's not debug step, then we are creating temporary directory. Because this code can be invoked either from command line or from API. If you're invoking it from API, we don't want to store on the server any files. So we're using temporary directory, and as soon as the request completes, then this directory will be automatically removed with all the files stored in this directory. So this is very convenient. So here we invoke pipeline step load text data, and if you go to the method here, we load elements to JSON, and then we construct text file over here, and inside this method we check if the element that was extracted by unstructured of type table, title, or narrative text, if it's of type table, then we get HTML structure which is automatically generated for us by unstructured library. And this is how it looks like, because we're running in debug mode and we specify option tables, then both tables from the document were extracted and converted into HTML format. And it's basically a representation of actual table in HTML. This allows to keep proper relationships of the UI and translate those relationships into the machine-readable format. Okay, so if we go back, we get back, we constructed the text file, and then we load this text file with LangChain, text loader, and we construct documents. And if we go back over here, okay, load text data, process file, okay, we go back here. And yeah, so this is the text loading. We got back documents from LangChain, and those documents were constructed from the text file, which is constructed by Unstructured with HTML tags in this case for the table representation. Then we invoke split text method, and here we're using LangChain to split the text into several text chunks. This is useful because smaller text chunks are processed by LLM more effectively instead of feeding entire invoice document, for example, for LLM processing. Then in the next step we prepare vector store. We're using Chroma, and here for the embeddings we specify that we want to use Ollama embeddings, and Ollama embeddings is a class from the LangChain, and we specify model name. Model name is coming from config, and this is the nomic embeddings. Okay, in the next step we get LLM, in this case Ollama, and we're using Nose Hermes Pro LLM. Then we execute the LangChain query with retrieval Q&A, and we specify query, we get back the response. It's very straightforward. And then as soon as we get raw result, the last step is to validate the output. So Nose Hermes Pro JSON tag LLM returns out of the box without any dictionary, it returns JSON structure for us based on the field names that we specify in the request. And now our task is to make sure that the response contains all the fields that were requested and types are matching the types that were requested for those fields. So if you go to validate output method, here we do some minor processing, we load JSON, then we construct the dynamic Pydantic class, and then we validate our data against this dynamic class, and dynamic class is constructed based on the input fields and input types specified in a request. Then we beautify JSON and return the result back. So after this, we get back the answer, and this is the actual answer we can see here in the console, and we return it back to the caller. So thanks for watching, and hopefully this gives you more insights how agent is implemented in Sparrow, in this case unstructured light agent, and you can feel what kind of technology we're using. And the idea behind the agents in Sparrow is that we are not attached to any technology, because in other agents, like there's a Llama index agent, for example, we're using Llama index, then there's an instructor agent, then there's a haystack agent, and depending on the use case, we use one or another, and we see what type of agent works best with the specific customer documents. So if you have any questions, get in touch to me, and we'll be happy to discuss. Thanks, and see you next time. Bye.